Hello BookTube, Sarah here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with a Friday Reads. So it is the final Friday in March. It is the 31st, the last day of the month, and I took my TBR this month down to the wire. For some reason, I don't know why, but it has taken me up until now to get all of my books completed for the month of March. So still, the amount that I actually read, I am super duper impressed with. Maybe it's because I had some books that were slightly longer, maybe a little bit more in my comfort zone. I don't know. But irregardless, yeah, today is the last day of March, and I'm just finishing the last book on my March TBR. And that book is, bear with me, sorry, The Unspoken by Heather Graham. This is book number 7 in the Crew of Hunters series. Really enjoying this one. It takes place in Chicago, and it's about a sunken ship and an Egyptian mummy. And yeah, I am really enjoying this story. I've got about 20% left of it, so I think it's like a little over an hour left of reading. And yeah, I should definitely get this done today, no problem, and then I will be able to start on my April books. So speaking of that, the book that I'm going to be reading over the weekend is The Best Laid Plans by Sarah Mayberry. This is a Harlequin super romance novel. It's less than 300 pages. I should definitely get it finished over the weekend, and I will be off to a great start for my April books. I talked about this one obviously recently in my April TBR, and even more before that, it's a book I very recently hauled. So this very rarely happens that I get to a book this quickly, from hauling it to actually reading it. Sadly, a lot of stuff sits on my TBR for quite some time. The book that I plan on listening to this weekend, or to continue listening to, I actually need to get this finished, because I think it's going to disappear magically from Overdrive, because it expires in 2 days, I think, and that is Sleepless in Manhattan by Sarah Morgan. This is the first book in the Manhattan series. I'm really enjoying it. It's a really great book. It's about 3 friends, and it actually, was it in February? I read the book by Sarah Morgan that took place in Puffin Island. These characters are from that same island, but this is a separate series. And it's 3 best friends, and they live in Manhattan, and they work for a, what is it, like an event planning agency, I guess, and they all get fired on the same day. And that happens right at the very beginning, so there's no spoilers right there. But then they decide to start their own business, so the story kind of goes from there. And this is Paige's story, and then the next 2 books follow the other 2 girls, Frankie and Eva. Again, this is on audio. I'm really enjoying the audio version of it. I'm really enjoying the narrator. She does a really great job. There is one thing in this story that kind of bothers me, and I'm actually hoping, if I can get this book done in the next day or so, I might even include it in my February, or my March wrap-up. I don't have that much left, really only a few hours, so there's nothing saying I couldn't sit tonight and, listen to this while I'm doing some knitting and get it finished, because I really would like to get it done before it magically disappears from my Overdrive. Now, I think I can renew it, but I don't know if there's anybody else waiting on the wait list for it. I don't know. Can I check that? Do you guys know? I haven't really gotten into the Overdrive app yet to see all the wonderful things it can do, but if any of you could let me know that, that would be great. And I did see that you can't renew it until it's 3 days, or something like that. And I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. It's actually Thursday night. I don't film these Friday morning. I wish I had that kind of time. But with going to the gym and all that stuff, like I used to be able to when I was doing Friday reads, but now I just don't have the time in the morning, so I actually film these Thursday night when I get home from work. So, hush. But yeah, so if you guys would let me know if you guys know more about the Overdrive app, that would be fantastic. So yeah, so that is what I am reading this weekend. So, before I get into what I'm going to be knitting this weekend, I'm kind of changing things around on the channel just a little bit. Every month, at the beginning of the month, so I've already done this even though April hasn't started yet, usually around the same time that I do my TBR for the month to come, I also sit down and literally do out a list of all the videos I plan on doing this month and what day they are going to be uploaded, because as you guys know, I pre-film. Like I film my Friday reads, obviously now you know, The Big Secret, on Thursday nights, and then on Sundays I film the 2 videos that I post during the week. I like to put 3 videos up a week. I think it's a good number. It's not too many. It's not, just like it makes me happy, and it allows me to do all the videos every month that I like to do. So I like to sit and, you know, literally almost like a calendar, sit down and write out what videos are going to be going up every day, or for all the days I've scheduled. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And of course, Fridays are always Friday Reads. And then during the month, you know, you have your standard videos that you fit in there. Your wrap-ups and your TBRs and, you know, maybe some tags and stuff like that. I like to do now my my pre-order videos that I think you guys like. Last month I did, or in March I did the author spotlight, which you guys seem to really enjoy, so I'm going to be doing that again and continuing that on. Plus I had another idea for another little series kind of idea that I wanted to start on my channel as well, which will be coming more towards the end of April. But I realized writing all this down that the one thing that I also used to do every month was 2 book hauls. And it was taking away from the other videos that I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to do more discussion videos. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I didn't want this just to be the standard YouTube channel where I do wrap-ups, I do hauls, I do TBRs, and that's, you know, and tags. I like discussion videos. I like talking about various things. I enjoy doing tags, you know, stuff like that. And I want to do more of that and not just, look at these are the books I bought or this is what I'm reading. So what I've done is originally what I thought I was going to do was I was going to bump it down to 1 book haul a month and do like a monthly book haul. But you guys know how many books I can buy, especially if there's like a sale or something like that. So what I've actually decided to do is I'm going to start including or incorporating my book hauls into my Friday Reads. That way it will cut it down a bit. Like, you know, if I buy 6 books in a week, it's not so bad for me to sit here and talk about 6 books with you guys, or, you know, stuff like that, right? So I hope you guys like this idea and it works. These videos can be long anyway, because you guys know I like to talk, but, you know, hopefully it'll keep it within 10 minutes or so. Like, what I was thinking was if I went to once a month, those could end up being like 20 plus minutes long, and I have no problem watching 20-minute long book hauls, but I don't know if everybody else does. So that's why I decided to go this route. And sorry, my hair is like totally staticky. It's snowing out. I'm done with this. I'm done with winter. Whoever bothered Mother Nature, could you apologize so we can get spring, please? But anyway, so yeah, so that's my plan. So I do have 1 book to haul today. And it's actually an unboxing because I haven't even opened this yet. So I ordered this a couple weeks ago. Oh gosh, I ordered this like a month ago from Thrift Books. And it came a couple weeks ago and I was waiting to do my book haul next week. And then I realized that, well, no, now I'm changing it and going to be doing it on Friday Reads, so I can open it now for you guys. So I also have my handy dandy scissors. So let's open this up. The sad part is, I sort of kind of remember this book, but I don't. Isn't that weird? And you guys know, I don't buy physical books very often at all. Oh, while I'm opening this, sorry, not sorry for the crinkling. The only difference with the book hauls will be is like if there's something going on, if there's a big sale on Harlequin or on Kindle or somewhere else, and I buy like a bunch of books at one thing, then I might do a separate haul, like if it's Christmas or something like that. But in general, like I said, it'll be every week. So the book that I picked up, well, they are in used condition, but I don't mind that. Well, it was originally $2. I spent a bit more than that on it. I think it was $3 something for me. This is A Treasury of Foolishly Forgotten Americans. Pirates, sorry, I'm pulling the sticker off. Pirates, skinflints, patriots, and other colorful characters stuck in the footnotes of history by Michael Farquhar, best-selling author of The Treasury of World Scandals. And I showed you guys the other 2 books I have by him, which are the same idea. And I also got for my birthday from my hubby, excuse me. Is it here? Here it is. That Bad Days in History book is the same author. And that's what, I just dropped a whole pile of books. And that's what made me look for this one online. But yes, this one is by the same author. So again, you guys know I like my nonfiction books in like physical format. So like I said, I grabbed this one for like $3 off Book Outlet, now plus shipping, because unfortunately in Canada, irregardless, we do not get free shipping. But yeah, so I'm very excited about this. I just love history. I absolutely love history, and I'm obsessed with American history. Being Canadian, I don't know what it is, but I guess because it wasn't, I didn't have to study it in school the way my American friends probably did. We were just laughing the other day, some of my friends and I who live in the States, we were joking about knowing, if we could name all the states. And I'm like, I bet you any money I could name all the states, but I'd have problems with all the provinces in Canada because I've read so much on American and American history, and I am a representative for the U.S. market where I work. So U.S. is like my second nature to me. So anyway, I'm really looking forward to this book. So that is all the book-related stuff. On to the knitting. I have one thing I plan on working on this weekend because I want these done in time for Easter. And Easter's in like, what, 3 weeks? 2 weeks, I think? Easter Good Friday is the 17th, I think? I'm not sure. Anyway, I am working on my Peep Show socks. And these are socks that are actually going to have color work done along the top in the shape of the pink bunny and the yellow chick peep. If you guys know what I'm talking about when I say Peep Show, it's nothing dirty. They are the candies, the marshmallow peeps. I'm kind of obsessed with peeps. But yeah, so I got the pattern. I put the heel into the sock. So I'm done the foot. I've done the heel. Why did I show you that when I could have totally just showed you guys this? My little progress keeper is also, come on, a peep. Isn't he cute? So yeah, so I'm going to be working on this weekend, or these this weekend I should say, because like I said, I really want them done in time for Easter so I can wear them for like Easter Sunday dinner, because I mean, come on, when else are you going to wear peep socks, right? So that is that. Oh, and I've got to show you guys, this is living in this knitting bag. Is this not adorable? It's got like little Easter stuff all over it. So, that is that. Oh, one last thing. I meant to show this at the very beginning. My tea for today in my giant polar bear mug. Excuse me. This is Santa's Secret. I don't know if I've talked about this one before on the channel. This is another, obviously, a holiday one. Trying to finish off all the holiday ones that I have currently in my cupboard. This is a black tea with actual little peppermint candy canes, like little teeny tiny peppermint candy canes inside, and it gives the tea a really nice sweetness. It's really, really good. Spoiler alert, if you guys decide to get the David's Tea calendar at Christmas time, they do an advent calendar, 24 days with 24 different teas in it. I've gotten it the last 3 years in a row, and all 3 years, this tea has been the one on Christmas Eve, like on the 24th, so it is a favorite of mine. I always buy a lot of it at the holidays to stock up so I can be drinking it all year round, because I do love it. Anyway, guys, that ended up being a little bit longer than I anticipated, and I do apologize for that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know in the down bar below what you plan on reading this weekend, or if you guys are doing anything fun, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care and happy reading, everybody. Bye.